Anicet Ekane pleaded for forgiveness from Yebga, Yebga, at the Constitutional Council when he was addressing the Constitutional Council. He says, Yebga, I ask for your forgiveness if I have offended you. Forget about me and think of all those who are suffering. Think of our comrades in the struggle. Forget me if I am the reason. Think about the future of our country. This particular statement came before the Constitutional Council because they are pleading and struggling by all possible means for the candidacy of Professor Maurice Kanto to be decided in his favor today. But they suspended it because it was not coming out clear. There was a lot of argument. Thousands, hundreds of lawyers came before to support Professor Maurice Kanto, and they stood before the Constitutional Council, and Ekane pleaded for forgiveness from Yebga. What is actually happening? Because it seems as if Yebga presented, because he also addressed the Constitutional Council, it seems as if he presented some a point that Ekane discovered that through all this, it will be difficult for them to have the candidacy of Professor Maurice Kanto. And this is Cameroon for Cameroonians. There is a statement that Yebga also made at the Constitutional Council today, and we will talk about it in the next video, on that about him. So the whole issue here is that what this is so much interesting because Ekane pleaded that Yebga should think about the suffering people in Cameroon. Forget about personal issue. Forget about anything. It is time for forgiveness. I really so much appreciated his desire and how humble he is, that he was there not arguing but pleading for forgiveness. But the whole issue is, now that the Constitution or the Ministry of Territorial Administration already said that what you are not the president of Mandem political party, even if Yebga will forgive you, it will not change that. Because I do not believe that the Ministry of Territorial Administration will go back again and say, oh, we make a mistake. It was Ekane, the president, not Yebga. This is something that is already too late. Political issue. I do not know how Cameroonians are playing politics, that it is something of enemy, creating hatred and problems everywhere. When you people go out there, insult yourself, you return back and say, oh, it is over, and live your life. Now, Yebga cannot run for the presidency. Maurice Kanto cannot go in if Ekane is not the president of Mandem political party at the Ministry of Territorial Administration. So we are, the party and the supporter of Professor Maurice Kanto are in trouble again. What next in Cameroon? Many international community believe that the only way to show that the Constitutional Council is credible is to decide in favor of Professor Maurice Kanto. If finally, after 10 days, they fail to decide in favor of Professor Maurice Kanto, what will happen? Will they condemn the Constitutional Council and punish Cameroon, call Cameroon all kind of names? Subscribe to TFA Talking Point and share this video. Thank you very much.